Wolfpack 25Pack12 here at Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Roughly, the model number is a little deceiving. It's longer than 25 foot, but you'll hear me refer to it as a 25 footer simply because of the model number a few times. So keep that in mind. Comes in about 8,195 pounds, so probably not something you want to put behind a half-ton, considering it's not the dry weight of a sport utility crossover like this that you got to worry about. It's the dry weight plus like your bike weight or your golf cart weight. People don't think about that on toy haulers for some reason. This is a limited edition, so you're going to see a whole lot of options and upgrades on this that are not standard. So this video may be different from the unit we have in stock. Please keep that in mind. Let's get dug in here. We've got, this is a full wide body coach. It is 102-inch wide body true toy hauler with extra tall ceiling, so you can get big tall stuff in there. They've got like a 21-foot awning or something crazy like that on here. Very big awning. And because there's no slides on this side of the coach, you're going to get just a huge patio space. And they're aware of that. They even include a pressed membrane indoor-outdoor table. This is pressed membrane means it's seamless. There's nowhere for water to get in there. It calls water penetration. At this time, a TV is not included with this unit, but keep in mind that can change through the year depending on you know, what sort of incentives and discounts and packages and things are available. So once again, just remember this is just general footage. Something that they do on here a lot that I like are these really cool neon blue patio lights, and they do those inside above the slide outs as well. It looks fantastic. I don't know if the winds hit the camera a little bit, but it is windy today. That's a nice reason to have this friction sprung door. It's not going to slam shut. This is a little more expensive Solera awning. I like those because they're very easy to adjust. Once the awning's out, it's literally 2 fingers you pull and you can pitch adjust the awning. Now, something very few travel trailer toy haulers have is good outside storage. They just don't have it because most of them have a goofy sideways bed, and this has a full front walk-around bed. So you're getting all that normal underbed storage space that you know, you want out of an RV. Now this is solar prepped, as are a lot of things right now. That's like, I don't want to call it a fad, but a trend that that's a fad and a trend. I can't even speak this morning. It's only here for trickle charging your battery. It's only a 10 amp trickle charge. It's not like a run your refrigerator type system. Now on the front here you see that we have this smooth sweep. It's not fiberglass, it's actually aluminum, and it is extra thick. Your sidewall aluminum is a 0.024 thickness. This is a 0.06. It's 150% thicker. You know, it's much thicker. The idea here is it's basically the same as your diamond plate down here, just doesn't have that cool texture, it has that smooth look and whatnot, so it's not grabbing extra air. Now in this particular RV, in this video, we have prepped this for both generator and fueling station. They lump those together because as long as they're running fuel lines, it's easier to go ahead and just do everything in one shot. And if you're not going to use it for generator, you still get the fuel station, and this is still open for storage. We do often enclose the tanks of our Wolfpacks. That's not the same as a fully enclosed underbelly. That's just the area that has the holding tanks. We do that to protect you from like a big hard flash frost, you know, snap frost overnight that you weren't expecting. Big windows in this. Now, one thing that's cool is they stole this from their fifth wheel toy hauler series, are these extra tall walk-in slide outs. Now that means extra room for extra big windows. All your normal utility hookups like black tank flush and everything are over here. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. It's pretty commonsensical utility things. Sharp aluminum wheels I do enjoy. Here is our fueling station. And something as a member of the Cherokee family they do here that I love, on their toy haulers they include the handy little hose caddy. That way you got a spot to tuck your sewer hose away and keep it stored away from the rest of your cargo. Because again, traditionally toy haulers don't have much in the way of outside storage, so you don't want things to mingle. They put a removable side mount ladder on these because obviously you can't put it on the rear wall when the rear wall folds down. And we like to upgrade this to the patio party deck system because this is what really, you hear, I don't know if you noticed, I refer to this as a sport utility crossover. By the way, that awning covers both doors. That's a nice thing. What I mean by that is it's not just a toy hauler. You can use it to haul toys, but we've added a patio deck that'll give you your own elevated personal patio space, and it's at the back of the camper, away from the front traffic, the pass-through traffic of your campsite if you're in a park. So you have your own deck that comes with you. You don't have to like try to park your trailer beside a deck. Now we've also added the Happy Jack bed and sofa lift here. What that's doing for us is it's allowing us to use this thing in a number of different ways. The sofas can fold down into a bed of their own, and they actually kiss right in the middle. This is one giant bunk on the bottom. Or we can fold them up and use them like sofas like you see here. You can take that outside table and park it right here if you want a dinette. We also have an overhead bunk, which you can leave recessed against the ceiling while the sofas are down. That's not hard to do. We've also added a roll-down tent and screen wall. I really cannot talk. Jeez, oh Pete's. What that's doing for us is now I can use this like a bunkhouse, a garage, a living room, a man cave, a craft room, anything you want. And this is a 12-foot garage. This is a big garage for a travel trailer. I mean, that's big. It's a very like if you looked at any toy hauler and said, yeah, it's a 12-foot garage, you'd be like, oh, nice. Well, this is on a travel trailer. I mean, it's really big. And it's dovetailed because they do put bigger tires on here, so it is easy loading. They have at least 9 D-rings in any of their toy hauler models. This is no exception. It gives you that extra, you know, tie down and security space you want. What's cool is they pre-drill the screws, and then they pump it full of a glue that is absolutely space-age stuff. It's called Sikaflex. And you don't realize it, you already know what Sikaflex is. It's the stuff they use on your windshield to hold it in place. It's pretty good stuff. Now, I love this cabinet right here. This is a nice bonus. One, it just breaks up the monotony of just a flat panel wall, which you walk in here and you go, ugh. But it gives you very good storage space that is very easily accessible and very functional in a space that usually doesn't have much. But they elevated it, so you can still park your nose of your toys under here. It doesn't take away from anything. It only adds. Now, if you do decide to add TVs aftermarket, this is pre-prepped right here for a TV backer and with your hookups up there. Now, there are blackout window shades. Here you go. For all of your windows. That way, if you are using this like a bunkhouse and you want the privacy, you can, I mean, literally just blot out the sun with those things. As we pass through here, by the way, there are air ducts and heat ducts in the garage space. We walk through the garage into the bathroom, which I think is really smart because the garage is the bathroom's intended to be a place where people get clean. So if you come in here and you're sweaty from a long ride or something like that, this is perfect. Not to mention, if somebody is sleeping in the rear area, like a bunkhouse, and you've got your master bed up front, the bathroom's in the middle. Nobody has to disturb one another. Now, a couple things here. Holy crap floor space. They have holy crap floor space in this bathroom. You know, you can, if you've got people coming and going, you can walk past each other in here, no problem. Not to mention leg room. And because this is a toy hauler that's extra tall, I mean, we're, what? This thing's got to be 7.5 foot tall. Extra large, you know. NBA player height. And they're using the nicer Creative Breeze fans, Fantastic fans in here to give you superior airflow. That's just something they do as a matter of happenstance. And a great linen cabinet. This is a member of the Cherokee RV family, which is the #2 selling series of travel trailers out there right now and growing. And this is just the toy hauler version of that. They are so good about their appointments. They are simple, they're effective. And I tell you what, they've been staying out of my shop, and God bless it, that's the most important thing to me. I don't care what you buy, as long as it performs well for you. There's a lot of good brands out there. We carry a lot of them. There's a couple things that are really good we don't carry still. But keeping them out of your, pocketbook and keeping them out of my shop is the best thing possible. Now, again, member of the Cherokee family, they're known for having both huge sinks and the biggest medicine cabinets in their class. And those are two things you're going to use every day. You don't think about it, but it's your best friend having those there. By the way, 100% LED lighting inside. They even have these little quick shut-off buttons, and if you look, it glows. So that if you come in at night and you want to turn on that light, you can. By the way, there's wall switches for that. I wanted to show you that little glow button. Now, just like that table outside, all of your countertops inside are pressed membrane as well, so you're not going to give your own water damage to that thing. That's called the natural decor, but keep in mind the unit we have here may be different from the one in stock. We like to add these dinette mega drawers because it gives you access to all of the storage under these dinette benches, with the exception of the rear bench, obviously, which there is storage under there as well, in a very easy fashion. Now, what you're seeing here, 5/8 plywood, that's what your floor is. This is 5/8 tongue and groove plywood. They don't use OSB in their floors. They don't use particle board in their floors, none of that stuff. A neat thing they started doing at this time, and this might phase out eventually, because it is fairly costly, amazingly. This is a real wood table. You know, you can see right here, it's not pressed board, it's real wood. That means that it is lighter, so it's easier to move around if you're putting it in the up or down position. It's also stronger, so it'll hold more weight across that span. It's a very good thing. Extra tall slides, and I love this LED light here. Again, if we are using this for sleeping at night, this is the perfect night light. I love these little like diner style lights. That is cute. I like that. Massive window here that opens for cross breeze, and these windows here in your main slide are a wooden plantation style blind that you can actually clean. Now let me back up a touch here real quick. The kitchen's great, and it's kind of split a little bit. You don't realize, like, a lot of people look over here and say, oh, there's no pantry. Yes, there is. There's a big pantry here, as a matter of fact. The overhead cabinets are huge, and one of the reasons they were able to give you extra large cabinets is because they moved the microwave down here. There's no oven in this unit. Instead, they put a convection down here. Convection microwave and a flush-mounted recessed stovetop, so that stovetop covers the same height as the rest of the countertop. Just like this sink cover, which again is that sealed stuff. Now, because it is sealed, they can undermount the sink to give you more countertop space. And that thing's legit. That sink cover is the same material as the rest of the countertop. That thing can actually be used as countertop space. If you come in with a bag of groceries, plop it down right here, it's not going to buckle, no problem. And even though it's twisted around backwards, that's a nice sprayer faucet on a big shepherd's head. I like that little false stone wall right there. That ties right into the entertainment center. And notice that we have privacy doors, not curtains. Little shoe garage down here. The dumbest things are the most important, guys. If you've never had a camper, you never thought about where you're going to put all your shoes. Because I'll tell you, if you don't have a shoe garage, they're going to be in a pile by the door, and you're going to hate it. And you will. And they're always going to be in the way. If you can add a TV aftermarket, double check our listing. The unit we have in stock might include a television. Always double check. We publish that information. We put it right out there so you get to see it. Now, this is an AM/FM CD DVD player by Furrion, which is the most highly tested and proven series of electronics used in the RV business today. There's not a lot of travel trailers using Furrion stuff because it does cost a little bit more, but it's made for RVs. It has metal guts. It's made to be shaken and frozen and heated. That's what a camper goes through. That's what that stereo is designed for. And we have a full front bed here. Now, this is an area where a lot of travel trailers just can't, in the toy hauler world, can't match. The bed does definitely sneak right up here against this entertainment center, but it's not a corner bed. Each person has their own side access point to this bed space, and that's something that you just can't usually find in this size of a travel trailer toy hauler. Not to mention, wolf packs are some of the most affordable things in the travel trailer toy hauler world. They look fantastic. Like I said, they're staying out of our shop. They're being built right. It's a great product for Joe Working Man. Joe Six Pack and Larry Lunch Bucket. Guys like me who work every day. This is a sweet unit because it's something that looks good, it performs well, and it does everything you need it to do. You have the patio deck, you have the power awning, you can throw a generator in it, you got the slide out, this is a bigger refrigerator even. You've got the cool, it has all the stuff you want and need in it. And it's not something that's going to cause you to go into debt up to your eyeballs. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Take care, stay safe, happy camping.